Our next case is a scripting, hacking, Skywrath Mage, Crusader support.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
This will be fun. And by fun, I mean I hate it already. Okay, well. Let's watch this jump in.
Radiant structures are
I mean, he's hitting all of his abilities real fast, but like he completely misses the ult.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked. No more middle tower.
He could be using a script to cast everything real quick. Nah, he didn't even cast them that fast together.
This will provide.
And now he's trying to suicide to the tower.
Waters rise.
It was honorably done.
I said if you're gonna script, why would you not get one that would actually cast your ult on the guy?
Radiant's top tower is under siege. Dire's middle tower taking damage. Radiant's top tower is being attacked.
I mean, he's just spamming his abilities.
Dire have duct-taped cardboard all over their
This was your target in our game, and concussive shots. Not. I'm just trying to figure out what they think he was doing.
Being attacked.
He's casting his abilities too much.
Middle tower taking damage.
And I guess. When he's casting Arcane, is he actually clicking on him? Yeah, he's...
This will provide.
He's not quite clicking on him from what we see, but I can't, like... Because like even there, he was like off, but it could. But he's like close enough to him. You know, I'm not gonna say that's him scripting or hacking. Okay. Here, hate scripting.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Dire's middle tower has been denied.
The award's there, but like there's almost always a ward there. Again, he kind of casts all this stuff, but like the ult, especially the ult casting there, maybe he's got a script that's terrible. I mean, look at this. Tinker comes down here. Wait, Tinker walks down to here. And he ults right here. He also didn't cast Arcane Bolt. He did cast Ancient Shield Seal. Well, like, again, it's close enough to the enemy. Like, we can't guarantee the 100% of the replay. You know, replays are always bugged
Radiant's top
a
tower
little.
has been denied.
And there, you can see him like clicking on them. That's the only thing well, not is the concussive shots.
Smart money.
He's not quite unit targeting them. But again,
Take that.
like he would be hitting Mystic Flares. Like if you're gonna cheat, you'd have this thing set to always hit the guy, not like be off center. Oh, in case the Tinker decides to run towards your tower, like that's never gonna happen. Okay, and then he died.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
At last.
I don't know why these two are always together in the bottom lane, though. That's a little odd. Okay, well there we go. He actually did something here. One-time speed. Sees them, goes back, looks up. Click, click. It's kinda like, again, it's a little... Boom, 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 boom. And then this one. Also, it would be like the exact wrong order. Like, you wouldn't cast Ancient Seal last. Because you're increasing the magic damage done to them.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked. Dire's bottom tower
Okay, cast this, then cast that, and then this, and then this.
under fire.
Okay. So he's gonna hit Rod Ethos. Then concussive shot.
Dire's bottom tower is
Then Mystic Flare where he knows he's at. Then Ancient Seal and Arcane Bolts. And he's just got the cursor sitting on.
Killing spree! Double kill!
I mean, it's possible he's doing something, but like it's also possible he's just, again, you have these low-level players who play like one hero that they play really well, and they don't win a lot on them, so they don't climb. But they know, like, they don't necessarily know what they need to do in the laning stages and or laning stage and in the mid game and late game, but they know how to hit the keys. It's possible he just knows how to hit the keys, especially there, because he hit the the Rod of Atos. And at that point, like, he knows where he's at, so he just Mystic Flares there. No reports for a while.
Radiant's bottom tower under attack.
Farming jungle. D-wards. I mean, the D-ward there's a little suspicious just because they had a ward up here.
Regeneration.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
And then he doesn't D-ward there. And then he D-wards here. That's a little suspicious. Just because, like, again, the, right, he's over here, he gets the wards.
Dire's top tower.
Places it right here, right next to a ward. And why is he D-warding here when there's a, sentry right here? And I can't get vision without, free camera. What? Will it not show me the free? Okay, it's not showing me the vision. But, you know, if this one's actually here, although, you know, okay, I guess he, when did that one, he placed it, right?
Radiant's bottom tower
Okay.
is being attacked.
Okay, if he placed one up there and then places another one down here, then somebody must have been like, hey, there's vision here.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
It's mine.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked. Fortified.
I mean, it's still odd, especially when he placed one right there. Why he wouldn't go like, oh no, I don't see any vision, because like this thing is just outside the zone, and I didn't see anybody go in that area recently at least. And you know, you'd think you'd D-ward and go, oh, okay, there's no vision there. Then he places one here, although he just D-warded. That's actually not a good idea to place one there. And this gets a little suspicious, because he takes this one here and he places it here, but he doesn't sentry it. And then he comes down here and sentries this one, which, you know, makes sense because it's a high, but Dire really shouldn't be putting wards there. But then he D-wards that one. And he also D-wards it with confidence. Like, nobody's coming for me. That's a little suspicious. So they got vision of two of them in the enemy jungle. Killing everybody. Or not killing everybody, you know what I mean. Trying to kill everybody. Nobody actually is dying. Up towards the center of the lane. Yeah, so these things. Oh, there, he didn't even ult till late. I know you're like, oh, well, she's gonna cast the Manta and break the Atos. It's like, yeah, but you would still. Okay, so I see Medusa. He comes up here. Okay. Cast Concussive Shot. Cast the Ados. Cast Ancient Seal. There's the Manta. And then cast Mystic Flare. And again, doesn't even cast it farther up. Cast it like right down here. I guess that was like centered on the hero. So it kind of makes sense if he was cheating. But I don't know why you do that. Same thing here, okay? Hits this, then hits this, then hits this, then hits that. He was casting them, but they're... There we go. Okay, then he casts ult right on.
The golden ones were wrong. We did not need Io to fight. I was enough.
He's just casting. Like, I'm not seeing anything like super suspicious that I would give a guilty for. And now Morphling's gonna get him. Good, he's dead. I don't have to watch.
Smart money. Not for myself.
2 more reports. I'm just not seeing anything. Anything super suspicious, what I should say. And he hasn't been dewarding since. Like, they've got a vision right here, and he was standing in vision.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Okay, again, that's a little suspicious. Why would he put that there? His dewarding's been a little suspicious, definitely. Because, you know, he's all... Basically, every time he places a sentry down, he gets a deward. And that was, like, center... Like, this late in the game, we usually don't see center wards like that. Oh, you know what, though? But... he had vision.
Smart money.
Is it down already? Yeah. Wait, no. Okay, he didn't have vision. Because he places his ward down. That one was already there. Yeah, that one was already there. And nothing ever really happened to tell them, hey, there's a ward here.
Smart money.
Not for myself, but for...
Okay, well there he didn't deward. But see, like, it's so close there, like, because he put the deward here, and the vision was here. And... It's possible. Where is the vision? Like over here? Like right here? Or maybe right there. What is all of this? I mean, this one he's placing down to try to see if he needs to D-ward there. But, you know, it's possible he knew they had vision in the area. And just didn't know where it was. And also maybe he got a little scared because, you know, the enemies are over there. So he just plopped it down and ran.
Radiant's bottom tower under fire.
The other thing I guess is, well, no, it's daytime. Well, no, it was night. I'm thinking here, if like the ranged creep starts attacking him. No.
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Place its sentry down, and then they go up and D-ward.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked. Once again, video games. Dire's top tower is
I want to see if we get to any more fights.
to teach one about life, death, love, fear, and getting to come back immediately after you.
They sword up there. They've only got a sentry down here. So he doesn't even bother to try to D-ward there.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Gas. I mean, it is a little suspicious. I mean, this is 1.5. I'd need to speed it to slow it down.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
Okay, that's extra suspicious.
Bottom tower is being attacked.
Because he's clicking down here.
Dire's bottom tower.
He's got no
under
vision of
fire.
enemies. This has 2 seconds left. He's clicking down here. His cursor is down here, and yet he cast the Rod of Athos up here. Same thing here. He casts Ancient Seal, which is unit target, while he's clicking down here the whole time. Now he's over here. And he finally clicks on an enemy hero to do the E-Blade and the Arcane Bolts. And this is unit targets. This is unit targets.
Dire's bottom tower is being attacked.
And again, he never targets. I mean, he's not even looking up there, basically. Like here, he isn't.
Radiant's middle
No
tower
matter, he
is
doesn't like
taking
that.
damage.
So the battery's being overloaded right now by the 3090. I mean, that thing is being fairly loud jet engine sounding. Okay, back to the game. So yeah, him clicking down here and doing casting abilities does have suspicion. Because he wasn't even trying to click on it. Huh. Why is it acting like I just started streaming again? Wonder if the battery freaking out did something.
That's something good, maybe. Dire's middle tower taking damage.
That's it, that thing is being a little loud.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked. Dire's bottom tower under fire. Dire's bottom tower is fallen.
Okay. Again, the suspicious one, they don't report him on.
Dire's top tower is being attacked. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower
Around,
is
place some
being
vision
attacked.
behind the tower. Huh. Okay, sees him coming. Getting just enough suspicion there. Especially like not moving his camera. That thing's not looking. There's enough. I'd probably give him a insufficient evidence. I can't guarantee he's cheating, but there's been a couple questionable times. See, there he goes, dewarding again. Now maybe there they dewarded the ward that he had placed up, so he knew it was there. But again, like it's just like every time practically he places a sentry ward, almost.
Dire's middle barracks is fallen.
And now he's got another unit target ability. And look at this camera angle here. Okay. He's going over here. He wants to farm this jungle camp. Okay, he sees the Earthshaker, moves the camera down here. Does click on him, but then doesn't click on him for anything else. I mean, I guess he's close enough to click on him, but he's not, like, why is the camera way down here? Now he finally moves the camera back up to see what's going on. I mean, the only reason you're going to have the camera down there is if you've got some kind of script playing out. I don't know. No, I mean, he's not guilty of griefing. I don't know if this is a guilty or insufficient evidence. I just don't have enough evidence because he doesn't do it enough times. Like, too many times he just, like, is just throwing spells and they're just going everywhere. But there's just a few too many times where he's not targeting people, or like there at the end. I mean, I guess he technically is targeting, but like, why would you have the camera that's offset? The D wards, everything. I'm gonna say insufficient evidence just because I don't feel confident.